There we go. Whoa, right off the bat, that's what we want to see. G'day ladies and gents, I'm Glyph and thank you for joining me for another hunt on Monster Hunter today. So today we'll actually be hunting two monsters. I have an investigation to Tangle 2. There's one in particular that I'm after bits on, which is a fun little monster called a Tobi-Kadachi. And we'll also be facing what's called I'm not sure if it's a Pukei-Pukei or a Pukei-Pukei, or a Pukei-Pukei, but we'll be tangling that as well. So I haven't loaded up the quest yet, so we'll do that, and we'll get into it. So today I'll be using the Charge Sword, I think it's called. Switch axe, I think, is a different weapon. Basically, it's a sword and shield that comes together to make a giant axe. There's some elemental sort of burst things. I'm using a non-elemental weapon at the moment, though, so won't be doing elemental damage. I think it does impact instead, which is nice and handy. So what we'll be doing is this one here. We've got 50 minutes. I probably won't take that long, but to find a Pukei-Pukei and a Tobi-Kadachi. So we'll start off and we'll place a voucher. Alright, and as usual, while that's loading up, we'll go get ourselves a hearty breakfast before we head out. Always a good idea to get a hearty breakfast. Now I'll probably have a veggie platter this time for elemental resistance. Both these monsters do have elemental attacks. One's got electricity, the other's got poison, so I always found this to be a good idea. So we'll have ourselves a veggie platter, prepared beautifully and in style by these fantastic palicos. I love these cutscenes, they never get old. Brilliant. And chow down, look at that. Yum yum. Alright, and we're good to go. So let's get out of here. Whee! So neither of these monsters are quite as big as the Anjanath, which I was fighting before. But they are both a little faster. They've got the elemental attacks, which can be annoying, especially the Pukei-Pukei's poison. I'll have to make sure I've got some antidote packed away for that. So I'll just grab the stuff out of the supply box. Some rations, some potions, always helpful. I'll just quickly duck in here, make sure that I've got everything I need to make sure I survive. So I've got antidotes, fantastic. I'll restock on those. Don't need that from the last hunt, all that. I do have a pit trap in case it comes in handy, and I will also grab a shock trap just in case. It always helps to have a couple of tricks up your sleeves if you need them. I've also got a little health smoker on me as well. So, that should be everything I need. Let's head off, see which one we find first. And oh, I forgot to pick up more potions. I'll do that now. No, don't go in there, go in there. So just restock everything. Yep, we're good to go. Just to make sure that I'm all potioned up, because I've gone into these things before without filling up, and well, normally they're not hard, these ones, but especially not after I've done all the... Oh, we have some tracks. We have Tobi-Kadachi. Excellent. I was hoping to fight the... and Pukei-Pukei tracks. So they've both been through here. Hopefully not together. And oh, we have a trail. Let's go. I think it's the Pukei-Pukei we're after. Yep, it's Pukei-Pukei feathers. Oh, in fact, there he is there. He was waiting for us nice and politely, so let's get into it. So this is sort of a... So this weapon that I'm using at the moment has two modes. It's got the sword and shield, which I'm using at the moment. And as you use the sword attack, the little vials just underneath the sharpness gauge there will start to change colour. You can see they're already yellow. Didn't waste any time, he's already on the run. And basically that'll charge up energy into the sword, and then you can channel that into the shield or into the vials, which can then give you access to elemental attacks later on. So it's a weapon that takes a little bit of prep to get going, but it's not too bad. Okay, there we pop that into the shield, so it's all charged. So now I can turn it into an axe if I wanted to get some extra elemental attacks, but I'm going to charge up some more, because there's a couple of things you can do which is always beneficial. So you can actually put some charge into your shield, which also increases the damage of the axe, because the shield actually becomes the axe head. So there's that. And what you do is you pull out the axe, bang, and immediately start the big elemental attack, but you hold down the block button, and instead of doing the elemental, you'll charge the shield and come out swinging. And we'll charge that, and you can also charge up your blade, because normally when it heats up, when those vials start getting red and all full, your sword will start bouncing off things, which can be a bit of a problem in a fight, but as long as you charge it up, it doesn't do that. It'll just keep chopping all day, even if it gets all full of energy. I'll just take a ration there, because my stamina need just kind of didn't have the boost it gets from having a snack. And we'll just axe up a bit. Dodge. So that axe gives you a bit of reach, a bit more damage. And then you can start hitting with sort of elemental attacks like this. This isn't the big... screams. It seems every big monster has that ability. That annoys me. Charge up a sword. There we go. Alright. Let's get back into it. And once you get everything charged, keep an eye on it, and then you just sort of wail on it and do your thing. Dodge, roll. It's got the shield, which is good for defense. So you hit with your tongue. No. No, that wasn't aimed at me, okay. Axe up. Get out of the poison smog. That might be a good idea. Sword. Not that your sword has any effect on the axe mode, but I find it really handy, especially seeing as you've got the mobility and the shield, so it's good to have your sword at its best if you can. There's no point not to if you get the chance, which is the trick to using this particular weapon, is you've got to find the opportunities to do all that charging and get all that stuff done up. By the time we find him again, it looks like my shield will probably stop its charge, so I'll have to fire that up again. It makes the shield more effective if you charge it up. So I like to make sure that all my stuffs are charged as I can. Pick up some of these. Let's grab herb. Did that pick up? Didn't pick up that. That's okay. Doesn't matter. We'll just keep giving chase. Great Jagras stuff, don't care about the Great Jagras. Pukei-Pukei, there you are, my friend, and you're running again into a Great Jagras. Charge blade. Alright. Is he running away? Nope, he's just being distracted. Cool. Oh no, he is running away. Oh wow, that's didn't take long to get him into trouble. You can see on the map he's got a little skull floating above him. That means he's in dire straits, so it won't be long before he gets taken down. But I figured that would be the case. That's why I thought I'd do two on this, because, well, yeah, Neither of them are particularly challenging, especially after, as I said, doing the Antronaut fights, which it's a far scary monster, but this is still the first area, so it's not the most challenging, but still a lot of fun. And again, if you're not paying attention, these things can get the drop on you and smash you up pretty hard, so long as you're not paying attention and you let them get the drop on you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to face away, get my axe up, and open up with the big elemental attack, because well, I've got everything done. Big one. Ah, poison right in the face. That was what I was hoping to avoid. I need to get my antidote up. I've got an antidote here somewhere. Ah, and we got him. Drink my juice. I'll carve him up. And that should have given us plenty of time left to track down the Tobi-Kadachi and take it on. It's a slightly tougher fight. It's sort of very agile, likes to jump around, that kind of thing. We'll charge up the blade. There we go. And what else we got there? We got some Pukei-Pukei feathers. Always good to get those research points. Go through the bone pile. I've got a bounty to help with that, so you never have too many bones. Well, let's just face it, this is the game about having stuff. You can't have too many resources. It just doesn't work that way. Everything has a use. Okay, that's Tobi-Kadachi. Looks like it was heading this way. Okay. Care about the Pukei-Pukei. We want to find the Tobi-Kadachi. So, let's see if we can pick up its trail. I could go back the way we came when we saw it, but that footprint looked like it was pointing in this direction. So, yeah, have a quick look here, see if it's up here somewhere. Great Jagras. Not worried about the Great Jagras or anything. I mean, I could take him. I mean, he's right there. He's not that tough. He's certainly not as tough as the Pukei-Pukei. But, well, who's got time for that? I will pick up that. Where'd it go? Stinger Torch. It's a handy little thing to have. Does like a little explosion. It's great for disorientating guys. And if you come across those little, like smaller monsters, like the regular Jagras, shoot a little exploding nut at them, and it scares them off for some reason. Who knew? Would never have thought exploding things in my face would spook me, but I don't know. Tobi-Kadachi tracks here somewhere. Here we go. Now we're onto it. Oh, yes, we have a trail. Beautiful. There's its footprint. I'll just grab. Don't care about the skid marks. Want the bone pile. There we go. So these guys leave me alone. You gonna leave me alone? Yep, good, thank you. Much appreciated. Or not. There's a way down here, I think. Is this where the trail is leading me? Nope. Nope, it's telling me to go that way. Alright. Tobi-Kadachi, which is apparently this way? No? Now somebody to go back that way. Make up your mind, guys. You must be moving around. Alright, so I'll go through here to try and find Tobi-Kadachi. Tracking our quarry through the swamp. The glamorous life of a hunter. Alright. Follow the green glow. Oh, back down into the puddle. Yeah. Oh, it's not far actually. Caught on the map. It's just around the corner here. Let's take it carefully. No, top the here. Alright, climb. Where are ya? It's here somewhere. Map says we're close. Ah, that looks like it's butt there. Right. Footprints are in the right place. I don't want the red pit. Tobi-Kadachi, that's it there, look at it. Alright. There we go. Whoa, right off the bat, that's what we want to see. Whack on its tail. Whoop, whoop. Trying to shake me off? Not gonna happen. Stab you in the face a couple times. Bet you don't like that either, do you? Keep doing it until I can start winding up for a special attack, eh? No, you went down. Close enough, I suppose. That's all I wanted to do. Up. I think it was already charged and I didn't think about it, but that's okay. You lose track of things in the heat of battle. It happens all the time. That's the shield there coming in handy. Probably should have sharpened the blade while I was chasing him, but what can you do? Yeah. Oh, he's enraged. Helps if one stays locked onto him when I ask. Oh, I think I'll lose it every time he jumps. Nope. Okay, and another one of these. Ow. So I'm just getting prepped. Alright. Whack him with that. Get that set up. There we go. Now we got the sword. So now we got the shield charged up. Should give me a second. Nope. That was my fault. Push the buttons properly. Alright, charge it up. There we go. Now we're all good to tangle, and now he wants to go. There's always something that's a problem with, or at least the way I play with this particular weapon set. By the time I'm all charged up, ready to really get boss, they start running away. Well, maybe that's a good thing. I mean, it means I'm dealing enough damage that they decide to try getting the hell away. I should probably sharpen that up while I've got to think about it. Fortunately, most things aside from the sword keep a pretty decent charge, and the sword doesn't actually use up any of the vials. It just sort of, you need to have the shield charged and the vials in the actual axe. So stumble dodge. Don't know actually what causes you to stumble when you try and dodge, but oh, there must be a poison plant here somewhere. Ow. Unfortunately, I really need to get better at using the quick select wheel. I don't really, not in the habit for it. Still cycle through my items, which is not the most efficient way to try and get things done, but I really don't like you to finish combos of these things. I mean, can't say I blame them, but still. Ow. the shotgun thing. It's kind of cool. Stinger torch back. Probably not the best thing to be doing while he's jumping around. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna stun me sometimes. Alright. Let's get back into it. Need the shield charged up before I can charge up the blade. Ah, goddamn scream. Well, probably didn't need to use a mega potion, but oh well, done now. Sharpen up. Alright. Back on him. You can run, but you can't hide. A little Tarzan action. I was ready for you that time. There we go. Got him. One thing I'm learning is, like, when I was studying the weapons and learning all the tricks, I was trying really hard to play it the most, in inverted commas, efficient way possible, which is get everything charged up and that. But I'm slowly learning. Like, just then I didn't bother doing all that, and it was fantastic because it did the damage, it got it killed, and I didn't need to charge up the full thing. Now, against like a bigger, slower monster, charging it up to full is probably the best bet, but against a quick guy like him, as you see, while I was trying to charge everything up, it was knocking me around and stuff. It was probably not the best way to fight him, but got the job done. We got the bits we want, hopefully. And thus ends another successful hunt. So that did well. That was fun. And time to head back to base. Can't even remember the items I need, but building up a collection of weapons, and they all need bits and pieces, so building the bits and pieces as we go. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing and making. But so as per usual, if you enjoyed the video, please throw me a like. I always like to know if people are enjoying it. And yeah, feel free to watch this space for more. And of course, if you've been watching my videos and have any tips, suggestions, or critiques on how I'm playing it, by all means, feel free to throw something in the comments below. Until then, this is Poogie. Should probably introduce you to Poogie. He's an adorable little pig. He's great. He's a lot of fun. Him and I are great friends. You can pat him. When you get the little exclamation mark, you hit circle to stop patting him. Otherwise, he gets annoyed, kind of like a cat. And then he loves you to bits. And you can pick him up, carry him like a baby. It's adorable as hell. And if he likes you enough, you can, while you're running around, you'll get little vibrations on your controller. If you pop him down, he'll snuffle around and find some stuff for you. It's kind of handy. Just a little extra tidbit there for you at the end of the hunt. I always like to pat him between missions, build the relationship, and gives you things. There you go, Malakoto. Thank you, Poogie. Back to whatever it is what you were doing. And in the meantime, back to whatever you guys were doing. Have fun, take care, peace out.